Welcome to another episode of Frank Hill's Record Roundup. This time around, we're talking about Eric Clapton. I've been listening to Eric Clapton for a long time, probably since I've been in grade school. I remember having two cassettes that I listened to a lot on my Walkman at the time, and they were Timepieces Volume 1 and Volume 2, kind of a collection of greatest hits from his albums. And definitely when I think about record collecting, I think about getting some of the best Eric Clapton stuff out there. So the first album I have here is the debut album from Eric Clapton in terms of his solo work. This came out in 1970, and I like the way that he does a good job of kind of like showing the other people that helped produce these albums and not just taking the credit all himself. And this album is notable because it has the song "I Shot the Sheriff" on it. Sorry, doesn't have that song on it. It has "After Midnight." I knew I was going to mess that up, but this one has "After Midnight," and it also has the song "Blues Power" on it. Two of the greatest, songs when I think of Eric Clapton. And the the one thing about this album that I've talked about before on this channel is that Eric Clapton just did not like his voice on this album. He thought it sounded too high, and he wanted his voice to be deeper. So he wasn't really happy with the final production value of the album. But anyway, he gets more comfortable with his voice as he goes forward in his career at this point. Another album that I sought out, nice copy of 461 Ocean Boulevard. This is from 1974. This one has a fold, so we see some stuff in there. And some of the musicians that helped put the album together are on this inside fold as well. And this album is the one that has "I Shot the Sheriff" on it. The song that I really like on this album, I mean, I like "Willie and the Hand Drive." That's a good song, but I really have grown to appreciate "Steady Rollin' Man." That's the song that when I'm listening to the record, I tend to go back and listen to it a few more times and cue it up. So a good album. This is a kind of a classic album cover from Eric Clapton. Big old palm tree on it. And then another album. I have a few others that I've collected, but this is another one I got that I really like. This is from 1978. This is Backless, and he's in this photo. He's featured with his guitar Blackie, which is a huge part of Clapton history. The album itself is kind of cool. I like the way, like, when you actually open it up, you have like the whole couch there that he's sitting on with another guitar, which is kind of cool. And then the inside is also really interesting, I think. And one of the things I like about this album, that when I hold it in my hand, this edge here is like leather. It has that texture. It's supposed to look like leather and feel like leather. And the record company did a great job of kind of like, when you hold it, you feel the texture of leather on the side of it. So it's a kind of a neat little feature that they added with this album. So those are some Eric Clapton albums that I've collected over the past year. I have a few more that I've collected, and I'll feature those in another episode here. But yeah, Eric Clapton, one of my favorite guitarists, definitely like something I love to listen to on vinyl. It just sounds great. So that's the episode this time around. Hope to see you again soon.